All right, so what we're gonna do today, we have this daylight running lights that I already installed, but I want to guide you through, so in case you come across it, you know what to do, because nobody told me anything, and the instructions here suck. So pretty much this is what everything that came with it. It was the two daylights and all the relays and everything needed for it. These instructions really don't tell you anything when it comes to the application, and this is like kind of like for fog lights, not daylights. So these are the old ones. They used to be right here. Now these are the new. It's plugging and play pretty much right here. Let me show you. I already got the wire hidden right here behind it, but this wire that comes preset from factory to plug in and play right here for the LEDs, it's not too long, because the LED wire is like this big and the application wire runs all the way up to here. So right here I have the connections, and that's the way they look. And it has a little relay module right here that I put right here on the firewall, well, on the front end of the frame, right next to the radiator. Make sure it gets plenty of air, because it's supposed to be getting cooled. And of course the other one that is connected the same way as this. So it has two connections here, and this one goes to the main connection, which is right here. Now the application to connect it, of course, you have a ground right here that I hooked up to the chassis from the original battery connection. The wire has two wires, a red one and a blue one. Of course, the third one will be the ground, which is the black one. The red one will go connected on your ignition controller. So pretty much looking at this right here, it'll be connected on the ignition. And it's a 10 amp fuse, and that's exactly what's in here, a 10 amp fuse. Now the blue wire, so it won't stay on all the time and nothing like that, it'll be connected, and it'll stay running, of course. It'll be connected to the low, number 15 right here, headlight rear, or I'm sorry, right low, headlight right low beam, which is this one. So in the past video, I have another video where I connected my fog lights, where they on when I turn on my corner lights, and I want to show you next how it looks from idle or standard, just regular this coming on, and everything else with low beam, high beam, and fog lights and everything else. So the first thing that we're going to do, now that everything is connected, I just have to button everything and make sure it's nice and dandy and looking good. I already put zip ties right here just to hold the wire in place, make sure nothing will cut it and nothing will get obstructed. So I'm going to show you now, stand right here, I'm going to show you how everything looks. So right now we're going to do the running daylights. And as you can see, that's just on the ignition. They will come on, and they will, as long as I take the ignition off. There we go. Now we're gonna try it. Now we're gonna try it with the fog lights, and of course I have a separate video to show you how to connect this with this. Because normally Tundra has a tendency of doing, when the low beam comes on, the fog lights come on with it, but if you put it on just on intermittent in the second setting of the switch, where just this will come on by themselves, the fog lights don't. I have a separate video for that. So right now we have the daylights, the fog lights, and now I'm about to turn on the low beam. So now you can be cruising and you're being seen. I got HIDs on the bottom, blues, 8,000 Kelvin. 6,000 Kelvin on the top, of course, 35 watt, 55 watt. Now I have the LED running daylights, and as you can see in the back,